One. So let's make something for a 10-month baby girl. I'm using a blue lace material, doll face, v-neck, lining, and hard net. The hard net is not that hard because the child is still a baby. I measure 8 inches by 10 inches. So I'm using 10 inches for the half length. The half length should be like 8 to 7.5 inches, but I'm using 10 inches because I'm still going to cut out some. So I'm going to place the front piece on top of the back piece, then I'll cut it out. After that, I'm going to mark 2 inches for the neckline and 2 inches for the neckline depth because I don't want the neckline to be too wide. So for the shoulder, I'm using 5 inches. For the armhole, I'm using 5, but it was actually 4 because I'm going to cut out 1 inches for the shoulder slope. For the bodies, I marked 6 inches. That will be 24 inches, including the allowance. So I cut out the neckline for the front piece first. After that, I'm going to mark 1 inch for the back neckline. The back neckline is not going to be as low as the front one. After that, I open up the zipper allowance for the back piece. 1 inch for the zipper allowance. I'm using doll face as the lining. So I'm going to place my lace material on the lining and cut it out. The next thing I'm going to be doing is sewing the neckline. It is already done now. So after that, I'm going to sew the shoulder line. So I'm going to use the lining, the doll face, to cover it just as you see me demonstrate on the video. So I'm done with that part. So I'm going to sew the side now. I'm going to be using the lining to turn it. I want all the seam should be inside. I don't want any seam outside. So I'll use the doll face to cover it just as I'm showing you on the screen, then I'll sew. So I'm done with that part. So the next part is to go to the ruffles. So first of all, I'm going to place the v-net, then the doll face. I'm sorry I did not capture those places. So the lining and the vein and the ad net, that will be the next thing that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to plait the ad net on the lining. After plating, I'm going to fix it. Look at how I'm fixing it. I'm going to use it to cover all the rough edges on the material. So once I'm done, this is how it's going to look like. Look at it. The next thing I'm going to be doing is folding the edges of the material, fold the edges of the lining, edges of the doll face. Once I'm done with that, I'll sew the side of the material together. I added these trimmings to make it more beautiful. You know, the material is blue, so I added these silver trimmings. I added 2 lines, so I'm all done here. So the next thing I'm going to do is fixing my zipper. So I'm done with the zipper. So it remains the cup sleeve. The sleeve is a cup one. So I'm going to shape out the armhole now. I'll shape it out. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to fix this sleeve. Then we are all done. Please help me to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, subscribe to my channel. I'm pleading with you. Subscribe, please, so I can be able to do. Look at the outcome. Look at my baby. See you in my next video. Bye.